but okay. Let's not miss things and be a good restreamer. Dark Pig units. I think from what we saw, Wombat was on Golden Pack, and Anon is playing Pack 1. Anon, like, claiming to be... either not change POVs or use replays. Yeah, either one is fine. Anon was saying that he was rusty on this pack because he was only playing Pack 3. But I think he is generally the favorite against Wombat, and seems to just be playing whatever pack he wants. Wombat went 1-1 on Golden, and then lost a puppy game. Interesting. Versus Makoto was like fair though. Is it weird to say that I feel like people underrate Makoto? With like the amount that he talks about how good he is at the game? People just like kind of stop believing him when he's like legitimately top like probably top 5, almost top 3. It's like crazy. Sure, Coke, you can hop in here if you want. We're watching a Non's POV for the first game. Bad player overrate him and good player underrate him. Yeah, that's pretty fair as well because Koto's the kind of streamer that you go to learn about comp.
What is up?
Hey Coke, how's it going?
Yeah, I think Markoto is really good, but I think like a lot of the players like around our level definitely underrate him. But I do think a lot of the people who don't know Markoto's like joking when he says he's the best player in the world overrate him.
Yeah, and also just the people that have like looked up to him because they've kind of watched his streams to learn comp.
Yeah, for sure. He's had a huge influence over that.
Yeah.
He's definitely good. You can't debate that he's like not good at the game,
Oh,
but
not at
like
all.
just how good he is.
I mean, like,
I do think.
go on.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was
No, you.
no you. I was gonna say that the in the set we played, like you can very clearly tell why he is so good at the game because like he is able to steal wins out of games that should never be a win for him. It's very impressive to see.
Oh yeah, he's good at that. I think Markoto is like a lot more susceptible to cross pack matchups than Anon is. Because Markoto put a lot of his eggs in the pack one basket, where Anon's kind of like he's played every pack to a decent level.
Yeah,
I think that knowledge kind of adds up into playing the matchup.
I can see that.
There's a reason I can beat Markoto with pack five.
Wait, have you actually been in with Pack 5?
Yeah, but I don't think I haven't like beat him in a set with pack five, so I don't think he's like trying his hardest.
That's I mean, I guess with all of the stigma at that point where like, oh, Pack 5 is like really bad. I guess that just kind of means naturally that people are going to stop trying a lot against it.
Yeah, well, I think Markoto knows now. Like, I don't think Pac 5's really bad. I think it's dangerously close to being really good. I feel like when the Pac 5 games I win mostly feel unwinnable for the opponent. Like if you hit the correct line, there's like nothing. Even a Pac 2 player can like run out of options against Pac 5.
Yeah, it's weird. Like Pack 2 is kind of I feel like in a sort of state like that where like if you win a game on Pack 2, a lot of the games you win will be like very hard to win for your opponent on Pack 1 because it'll just be like you have lives and then scale to the moon.
Yeah, I think a lot of Pac 1 players overthink that and just think it's like unplayable. But yeah, like the pack two high rolls are you're pretty much dead.
Yeah, I mean you definitely like can outscale Pack
Yeah,
2,
yeah, that's a myth that you
but
can't outscale them for sure.
yeah, no, you definitely can. but it's just
I
like
think what you gotta, I think it's Pack 2. You gotta worry about them like hitting really hard in the early game more so than the late game.
yeah, I can see that because it's kind of like if they hit in the late game, they're not guaranteed to get there. But if they hit in the early game, then they're guaranteed to get in the late game, and like they don't need to hit massively in the late game to be doing better than Pack One.
Yeah. See, I'm so comfortable with the Pack 2 late game. I much prefer an early game high roll. That way I can just have a comfortable late game with lives. And then like I feel like I can gap most players. As long as I can get to the later turns, I'm usually favored in any matchup. But Pack except Pack 5. Pack 5 is a crazy one.
Yeah, Pack Five is kind of in the same situation as Pack Two, except it like it Pack Two is Pack Two.
Yeah. I think the Pack 1 has that the monkey leopard line, which Pack 5 has no answers to.
Yeah,
But the Pack 5 can get over like a bunch of crocs and parrots, or even like a board of mantis shrimps. Pack 5, as soon as it can like survive that, they just win.
yeah, for sure. Also, look at this game happening.
Yeah, we're not even talking about Pack 4, Pack
We've
1.
not like made a single comment on this game yet. Wombat has the sea lion.
Sea Lion, good. He's got two ospreys. It's a good one. I bet Wombat rips his triple early. I think a lot of Pack 4 players like ripping them on 6.
Yeah, I can see that. And you're not
It
really
probably,
like if you're going sea lion, you probably are a bit less inclined to try and go for the beluga chocolate cake stuff.
yeah. Beluga's a crazy unit. That I dabble in Pack 4 and just the things you can do with the Beluga is insane.
Yeah, like I love the beluga tech. I did a VOD review for Leah, our seventh seed, and like the moment where she kind of accidentally found out about the beluga tech by like I think eating a wildebeest and then realizing the bird of paradise was still on shop. It was like brain switch on in the matrix. Um,
Yeah,
because it's really cool tech.
you can have your cake and eat it too. Just get the best of both triples.
Exactly.
I guess you kind of have to hope that they get the right order because if you have Bird of Paradise on the left and like Warthog on the right, that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like niche, but it's very good to know.
Oh, for sure. I think I like what packs having like those secret little techs.
Ooh,
I
yes.
think like the pack two equivalent is the knowing how chameleon it really functions. That it's not what a puma does.
Yeah,
I think so many people don't know that.
all the weird
We
toy
got
order stuff.
turkey or cow.
It's gotta be
Probably,
it's gotta be cow, right?
yeah. I mean, it's like I think it's one of the few situations it's cow over turkey.
If we're living in a world where we still take this turkey, like I'm
I
switching
do
back to
think
pack
turkey
five.
might. I think turkey might be that good, but I still think it is cow. You have rabbit too.
I don't know.
You have big
That's
badger.
a lot of stats. Also, kind of cool visual thing when Anon put the second milk on, it said +1 +6 because it was like totaling up everything,
It is weird.
which is like only just started doing, I think.
A parrot deer is really good in this matchup, but I don't know. You're gonna getting it on 8 is kind of awkward.
Yeah, like you'd either have to sell the rabbit or you'd have to freeze roll like this or like sell two things and take the deer. Which you might
I
honestly
wonder,
be able
do
to
you
get away with.
ever? I guess you wouldn't lock this penguin because you don't have the badger level. But I was thinking you could like sell giraffe and cow, isolate your board for the salad, then end on like penguin deer. But we are one badger away.
Well, you see, that's decidedly wrong here because there's a fire right now.
True.
Not hindsight at all.
I don't know. It's crazy that maybe it was turkey because like is badger gonna be enough to get through like this big summon spam board?
Uh, I think it can do once we unlock the chili tech and things like that. Like melon on this badger actually isn't really that good.
Yeah, I think you'd block a lot more damage with the garlic.
Yeah, or like even just having chili on it be kind of sick.
Yeah, chili would be good. Chili is just so good in this matchup in general.
Yeah,
Sometimes I unpack two I lotto for tar, just because that's like the only way I can beat their early game if they hit a good tempo line.
do have a level 2 Ellie seal. I'm sorry, a level 2 what now?
Oh, regular seal or sea lion.
Wombat's so good at pack 40 he found the Ellie seal.
That's
That's
a crazy
crazy.
one.
Wait, wait, the
Good round to
potato
tie.
actually got the draw for Wombat there, I think.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, that guy's pretty good. Maybe we don't have to worry about anything anymore.
Is it? Yeah, it's probably still snake over boar.
Yeah.
Thing is, they can always potato up, but that's a you kind of want
Honestly,
them to be wasting their money.
condensed sushi probably good enough if you just get rid of this giraffe. Oh, just taking the rhino.
I guess he just wanted it on the rhino more than anything else. I think rhino is it's probably good here, but it's a little overrated into this matchup.
Yeah, isn't it kind of bad? Like it only really trades well into like wolf and lizard, but if it does damage to the lizard after killing the wolf, then it just like wait. I guess it actually doesn't get a summon because there wouldn't be enough space, right? But like it really doesn't do that
Yeah, it
much.
might be. Kind of depends on the order of things. I guess it's a fine like second buff target, but I definitely think people overrate it in this matchup.
Yeah, I think so. Especially with like potato and squid being an option.
Yeah, I think a lot of times when people win with Rhino into Pack Four, they were going to win that game anyways.
Yeah. Uh, I remember another game on the Leovod where like her opponent took a rhino at level 1 directly into like a squid guinea fowl board and it just like didn't do a
But
single thing the whole game.
yeah, well, I will say this: I'm pretty sure he loses that last turn if that wasn't a Rhino. But
Uh
now Wombat can prepare for it.
yeah, I wasn't exactly paying attention to the fight, but
The
I
Rhino killed the pig, the Osprey summons, and the Cobra. It killed like five
oh yeah,
units with
that
its
that would
ability.
probably
Yeah.
do it. Actually the deer might still get there if it's not a rhino. You're saying if it's just like a base stat like 6-9 unit that doesn't really do anything, or if it's just not there?
If it was just a 6/9 unit, that didn't do anything because he would have got, I think, still got two Cobra snipes.
Uh, I
Well,
guess it
maybe the chili.
depends.
It depends if the deer chili gets to it or not.
Yeah, exactly. Just another cow.
Seems good. Good stats on your Rhino.
Yeah, this plays around durian better. But actually, no. Wombat doesn't even really need durian because of fire ant, right? That's
Yeah, he
kind of
just needs
just a durian.
potatoes. Yeah, I think he only cares about potatoes and the Cobra level.
Oh, there is a
He's
durian.
already got close to the Cobra level.
Wait, Cobra carrying?
Rhino's going to Funky Town.
Yeah, Wombat just needs to figure out a way to outscale this rhino.
I think he can kind of bank on Cobra shooting it as long as he can get the Cobra leveled and get potatoes to protect it.
Yeah, he's got time for Cobra to pop off at like level 2 here.
I mean, soon his Cobra's going to be better than the Snake, but it's such more of an investment to make Cobra better than Snake.
Yeah, but I guess if you already had the Fire Ant, it's not as much of an investment.
Yeah, that's what makes Fire Ant so good.
Yeah, for sure.
You can just play into these Cobra German Shepherd lines a lot easier.
I wonder if Anon is considering the like mammoth with mushroom and pill and chop.
Yeah, or the turtle. Probably. I don't think the turtle's that worth, right? You can just buy a melon. Then
Yeah.
yeah, okay, he's gonna just take both.
I feel like if you're doing this, you just pill and run a 4 squad, no?
Yeah, I would just pill him before score. Though at 2 life,
It's just
maybe not.
efficient and doesn't like feed Cobra.
Or hog. Yeah, also you would be getting Rhino triggers right now.
Oh
And
damn! Wait.
yeah, you would have won that. If you'd done what you said, he would have won that because the Rhino would have gotten what 2 more triggers.
Yeah. It kind of feels weird to just freeze roll all of that when like the pill
Yeah,
is better tempo anyway.
you can't take this cow and the mammoth mushroom, but you have tiger now, so I think you just take the cow and the tiger. Don't care about the mammoth.
Or you could just even run Tiger Snake.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You have good options. You can tiger snake or tiger rhino.
I say
I think
even
snake is
run.
probably better.
I say even run Tiger Snake like it's like a
Yeah,
revolutionary new thing.
yeah, real meta shifter.
We're really changing the game here on SAP Summit main channel.
I mean, even though you're on 1 life, I don't think the Scarlet is ever worth. I think it's like better to hope you win this round than have your Rhino level and Snake level for next round.
Uh, I can see that. I guess is there any immediate snipe that threatens Tiger that you would want to Garlic Tiger for? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not that would easily fit on that board anyway. Oh wait, the onion's here.
Oh, and he lives, but
Although
nope. Snake
Snake
got the
kills it
snipe.
first. This is gonna be interesting actually.
I really think potato is more important than onion right now.
Maybe.
That or maybe pita breads.
But I guess the idea is maybe that Wombat is like using his life advantage to hope for the snipes where like say Snake Tiger kills Warthog early and then nothing else can really die to Snake and Tiger.
Yeah.
Which makes some sense, but uh, last time I tried to do that I lost like 4 fights in a row. So is Snake not doing that? Or I was on the receiving end. I had the Snake and then it just didn't do the thing it was supposed to.
Yeah, being on lethal is scary when you have like a lot of RNG going into every fight.
Shouldn't he be protecting Tiger? Yeah, I think so. How
Yeah.
much damage is this Cobra actually doing right now? So it's 21 plus. It'll be 23 plus 19, so it's 42, and then it's what, 40% of that?
So, oh, it happened. Oh, we
16
shot the
giant,
tiger.
16 damage snipes. Oh, wait, but the trigger doesn't happen.
The snake
Oh,
is
but the
low
snake runs
rolling.
into potato.
Oh, but we tie.
Still a draw, my goodness. Why is he going for
That
level
snake
3
was not
snake?
shooting the cobra.
Uh, potentially. But I imagine, like, they're gonna eventually troll hard when Wombat has this many lives. And I guess the idea is like you don't need a fly level particularly because the fly only exists to give more snake triggers.
Yep. Is it crazy to chocolate cake your fire ant? So you
Uh,
deny a snake this first round of tiger snake triggers, so you can't really get scammed.
I think if you could get to a point where like say the warthog is up front and then chocolate cake fire and the warthog would like kill the rhino through melon, I could see a world, but I don't think it's quite worth it.
I think you just need to get your HP up on your other units. If you can get the Cobra HP and the Warthog HP up, you're probably fine.
I don't even think. I guess you don't want the warthog to die before the fire ant, so that's why you'd have
Yeah, you
HP
need
on
it.
it.
Yeah, you just need it above 15 right now, so it can't die in one barrage. Oh, that's a big
Oh,
heal.
is this the
Oh, we're only getting
point
one
where the
more
snipes are
snipe.
trolling? Oh my
Wow.
goodness, we're still going. Fire is big enough where not chocolate cake and could tank more. Yeah, potentially. We are just giga freeze rolling this snake, huh?
I don't think you're ever buying the snake.
Uh, I mean, right
Is he
now
thinking
the
of?
only like really meaningful improvement is level 2 tiger that you could get before snake, right?
Yeah, like the only way I think you'd buy the snake is if you maybe like sell fly to go another snake, but that seems kind of silly.
Yeah, like we have two
Yeah,
snakes
every
now, but oh, tiger rhino.
every draw is a pretty big win for Wombat. He's got Sea Lion too. Anon has no scaling.
Yeah, and the sea lion scaling is like amplified by fire ant and warthog and cobra.
Yeah, Wombat even greeted is still greeting attack over the HP. Oh, that's a good snipes, I
That's
believe. Yep.
oh, the snake
I
dies
think I
though.
think he
That
wins
might be
here.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, it's gonna. Oh, it doesn't even
Yeah.
kill it. I was thinking
Wow.
it was gonna kill the Cobra. The summons would save him, but didn't even need him.
Yeah, like you could say that the snipes were bad for an on there, but they were always going to be bad at some point.
And those freeze rolling snakes was just really bad. It's like what XRB is saying. It was 6 gold less for this, or Tiger's 6 gold less for the same improvement.
Yeah. Let me update this score like I'm supposed to. And we
Are we switching
could.
to Wombat?
Yeah, I was gonna say we could switch to Wombat stream if it's working all right, which it looks like
Um,
it is.
so far, I haven't seen a problem with it.
Yeah, this will be fine. All right. Oh, that's not in the right place.
Yeah, everybody's got their different monitor sizes.
Yeah. My monitor likes to be a little quirky and be a 16 by 10 for some reason. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Let me just switch off this one. Wombat is still just playing pack 4.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean it's clearly working for now.
I always think if you're playing honestly any pack but pack 3, it's just better odds for you to play the pack that you want to play or feel more comfortable with.
Yeah. Uh like I think uh who is it? ASF on our team would like have like sure he's playing pack 4, which is less good than 1 and 2, but like if he's most comfortable on pack 4, he should play that still. It's not enough of a
Yeah,
difference at that seed level where you should like force yourself to learn a meta pack that you won't like playing.
Some of this game still isn't figured out. And when I first started playing, they told me Pack 2 was just objectively worse Pack 1, and I kept playing it. Here I am.
Dude, I remember when we first got into this meta where this thing where Rhino would like count if it died while knocking something out. People were like saying it's still bad. Like it's not enough to save Rhino, because before it was like horrible, and now it's
Yeah.
like one of the best tier fives in the pack. Like there's
Yeah,
still
a lot of
something
people's
to it.
predictions go wrong, and this is the thing about at least like Pack 2 in that patch was it was I think Pack 2 was objectively stronger back then than it is now when people considered it to be just weaker than Pack 1. And now people consider it to be like on par. Some people like Rek'Ar think it's better. But like Pack 2 is objectively weaker than it used to be because the Flying Squirrel and Moza lines got nerfed.
Wait, Rek also thinks that Pacto is better.
Yeah.
I think Kai
I
was
think
thinking that, right?
I'm not sure exactly what um Kai thinks about it. I think Kai's just so good at both the packs. I'm not sure. I
Yeah, for
think
sure.
he Kai is like a sleeping giant right now. He could at any moment pull out the pack 2 and probably wreck a lot of the pack 1 players.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
I kind of liked that flycatcher. Call me crazy. It's probably
it's
bad.
like the least crazy thing I've ever heard. Look at the other board.
Yeah.
Or did you mean on the previous turn before we like saw that board?
No, we just skipped one now, so I was thinking it might be good. But those
Oh yeah,
crickets
that
probably aren't going to be there.
that feels
One of
kind of
them will
weird.
be.
Okay, we have a squid. It's fine. Also, I gotta point out, Wombat uses static foods. Don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like
Don't
that.
like that.
But it might be performance based reasons.
I mean,
But
it could be,
I
but
don't
I
like
don't
that
like it.
either. Wait, Sag, that's a crazy take. I don't think you've ever seen Kai actually try on Pack 2.
Wombat's computer sucks. Well, the stream seems to be pretty smooth, at least.
Yeah, is it his computer that sucks or just his internet? I thought it was just his internet.
The mirror is kind of fake. Guys, not everything in this game is fake.
I think the Pack 2 mirror is as fake as the Pack 1 mirror.
Yeah.
Interpret that as you will.
Calling things fake is like the new version of like comparing everything in terms of everything else. Where people will say like an apple with rabbit level 1 is like half a cow. And I just
Yeah.
feel like the Joker every time I hear that, because please stop just comparing stats to any other way of getting stats, please.
Yeah,
Like it
that
makes
doesn't mean
sense
they're
sometimes, but
equivalent.
don't force it if it makes no sense. Also, Wombat like I think sold something and then ran a 4 squad and just stacked magpies, which was interesting.
Going for Magpie 3, I think he's probably just doing it for Apple with upside.
Understandable. It probably does more than having like a 1-4 that can very likely feed the other board.
I don't like holding all these triples, but maybe I'm sag pilled.
Ink is like if you hit the opponent with a broccoli. Think about it. No, stop. Stop that. Jesus Christ.
It's just not that either though. It's just
Guys,
not that. It's
if you think about it, chili is like a slightly better rhino trigger that also like doesn't require a knockout and also
you know
hits the
what?
second enemy.
I've thought about it and I disagree.
You've thought about it?
Yeah, and I disagree heavily. It's these aren't the same.
I don't think you need to think about it that hard to disagree.
Yeah.
Oh my god, more fire ants.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do just save your tier ups.
Rat is basically cricket. They're both 1-1. You know what else is 1-1? Deer.
True.
Rat is like if you gave the opponent honey. Jesus Christ. It's not. It's just not that.
To be fair, that's a closer take than his
That's
previous
that's
ones.
closer, I guess.
It's still not great.
Guys, if you think about it, sea lion is old bison without a restriction, but the stats are all spread out.
Very true. Sea Lion is kind of like he's half of a blue ring octo that you get every turn.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And he can't be waffled.
You're so smart, Coke. Sea lion is snail but health only. What? I... Yeah, order.
Hey,
Wait,
thanks for not popping our melon.
worst
That's
dirty
pretty
rat of all
nice.
time.
Yeah.
My
The weird
god.
case where you want the 2 HP deer.
Yeah, wait, you. Oh, that. I mean, I respect that Anon went for the level 2 rat deer, but, yeah, not quite.
I think he's trying to read a front deer now.
I like this. This gets squid out of chili range and, like, almost always. I mean, unless it's front cricket, which seems kinda weird to do against the last positioning, I think. This would be fine.
Yeah, front cricket could reasonably happen though. Then it's pretty awkward.
I guess, like, front cricket is pretty bad, actually, because the attack goes on. Wait, front cricket.
Oh baby. Looks like this is going to be a tie. A beluga, level 2 crane. I guess you just take it because you want to see a 6 drop. Not great 6 drops.
Uh, no, we
Oh, wait,
surely
we.
don't take this wildebeest, right? I guess fire ant wildebeest is kind of a thing,
Well,
but you
I mean, we have beluga. We could just find. We just need what's that guy who gives the trumpets? The
there's
8
quite a few
trumpets.
guys. Niala.
Yeah, Niala. I think you just need a Niala, and that might be good.
Oh, it is really tempting to go for this wildebeest line.
I feel like you still gotta at least lock this beluga.
I guess it depends if you wanna try and put the wildebeest inside the beluga, or if you want to just have the wildebeest on board with the fire ant attack.
Yeah, I don't know. I think beluga just you can put. There's a lot of just 5 drops you could put in a beluga and be okay.
Yeah, I can see an argument for both. We're just freeze rolling both.
Oh wait,
Niala has arrived.
yeah. You just freeze lettuce here. I like freezing lettuce here. That way you can get a stat on the fire ant and feed your beluga with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's like a billion extra attack with it getting attack on fire and on beluga. Or not beluga, wildebeest. Wait, the
Hmm.
double crane trigger?
I had the level 2 crane, the rare upside.
And
Other now.
Anon is still just buffing this rat. And now we have level 2 rat, cricket, snake. Which is
Oh, we
like,
sold our shark.
yeah. I mean, he's got the lives to scale.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, this is so sick. Because then like the dirty rat will trade into the cricket and the cricket summon is another trigger on the snake. Unfortunately, it just like ran headfirst into a level 2 crane.
I think going big trumpet has got to be really good into a snake board because the snake's not going to snipe the dog. And then that dog, if that dog's like a 40-40 dog, you kind of just get rolled by it.
We're just selling the fire and I guess that makes sense because you really want to keep the squid against that board and
Yeah.
you want to keep scaling and you want to keep the Nyala and you want to keep the crane. As sad as it is to not see Fire Ant Wildebeest happen, this probably makes sense, and it is a fairly serious tournament, I've heard.
You know, you got to do what you got to do. He had the second beluga. I guess that was the big deciding factor.
Uh huh.
And the second Nyala, because I like putting the Nyala in the beluga instead. But
Oh,
once you got the second Nyala, probably not.
this snake is doing
Uh,
nothing.
yeah, I think people are so Exodia pilled from the pack one mirror, and they don't realize that the other packs have a lot of answers to it.
Yeah, like especially when you already
Wow.
have a. Oh, we just hit that, I guess.
Yeah,
Do you just
I, I
take?
just I lock the other
Do you just
beluga, the
chocolate
warthog, and
beluga, get warthog in it this turn, and then go for level 3 beluga naturally? Is that crazy?
I think I like just freezing both of them and chocolating Nyala, and then you just look for a chocolate cake.
That probably makes like more. Wait,
Oh, he
he's
agrees with
doing
you.
the thing. This probably like doesn't make more sense than just chocolating Niala like you suggest, but like it's so cool. But
Yeah, I
naturally,
like just going a second beluga,
you can put
but
so many useful food perks on it, like a pizza bread, I guess.
yeah. Ooh, wait, this Nyala in the back could end badly because you're gonna have one cherry left, one
Yeah,
trumpet left from your cherry, and if that sea lion dies and the Nyala doesn't, you're losing 8-8.
especially oh the snake's gone
Okay, well at least he realized that that thing was useless.
and is now winning by a ton.
Yeah.
Uh, well our route is oh wait, but it's
Well, this is the
chocolate.
problem.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's the
chocolate, so
problem with doing this.
oh god. I mean, you can like chocolate both, I guess.
Yeah, see, this is why I like the other line better of the two separate belugas.
Is there ever anything with Pteranodon here?
Even now,
Yeah.
it's kind of doable. Probably better than squid.
I feel like this is like desperate times. You're never outscaling this board. You
Oh
kind of
well,
need to
if
like
we can live one
survive.
more turn.
Yeah, I feel like you needed to survive this turn by just selling Sea Lion and going for Pteranodon though.
Yeah, I agree.
Double sell? What are
Double
we
cell
double
can't be
selling?
worth.
What?
Big
You saying
squid and
like
sea lion.
double sell Squid and Sea Lion for level 3 Beluga? Like that can't be
I don't
worth,
want
right?
to. I don't want to live in a timeline where it is worth.
Crazy thing is like There's onboard turtle now. It might not even be that troll, which is crazy.
I really think Wombat's big mistake this game was combining belugas and not looking to go two separate. Yeah. Wait.
Wait! Oh my
Wait.
god, the double crane!
I'm never talking shit about level 2 crane again.
Anon scales the cricket slightly too much, so it like deals damage through melon and then gets the other crane trigger. That's
Wow.
insane. And now there is a natural level 3 beluga.
Yeah, now he's rewarded.
And there's a
The thing I don't like about
wildebeest.
Wombat's username is we can't put the W in front of it like we do, Like we can't say Wackwe or Woke because he's always Wombat. But I guess that is the buff, being Wombat.
Yeah. I guess he's webbed up right now. Like, what else do we say?
Yeah. I kind of like putting it. I guess you don't have to put it on Crane. There's no snipes.
Just throw in a pretzel somewhere? Is there anything with egg? Probably not. Like, the 9 damage is not particularly great.
Potential melon popper.
Like, I guess it's still better than, like, 2 damage, right? Or I guess it could be up to 6 damage if we get the level 2 crane to go off. Like, the health isn't
True.
that relevant if you're just throwing it on a Niala. Durian probably better than egg. Yeah, but, like, we got a tempo. And next turn you could try and, like, position the egg around the toe.
I think a lot of people when they're on 1 feel like they have to spend their last 3 gold. But I think that's only true if both players are on 1.
Yeah. Oh my god, this crane!
God, it's
dude.
happening again. His history is repeating itself.
Ridiculous crane of all time, dude. Wombat's crazy with it. Unbiased commentary, by the way.
Yeah.
This is insane.
I wonder if we are ever selling squid or sea lion this turn. Because if we are probably selling them, it's probably grab the oyster.
Yeah, I feel like...
Considering what he'd want to end on. I think durian is kind of just best improvement.
Yeah, probably. Can banana ever pop a melon? Surely this nurse shot.
This tomato can't be worth.
I think you freeze it. They're both on lethal now.
No way the eggs were. Just roll one more time. I think the odds of hitting the durian, like, oh my god, how does he do it?
It's just that
How
easy.
does
And that is like more damage than the egg would be because
yeah,
it's like what 13 before
level 1 skunk.
the melon dies. Yeah. How does he hit one food in one turn? Dude, this guy's cheating. This guy's obviously cheating.
What's crazy is he didn't hit it until he decided to freeze roll an egg. That's the wild part about it.
Snake is back. Watch it do nothing.
Yeah, well, the snake is dazed. Oh wait.
Wait.
Oh wait.
Wait.
Oh,
my god.
No.
The ball got enough.
The rat actually worked.
Melon. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I think the snake damage actually mattered. And I also think the warthogs were like consistently throwing. Like if the warthog put more buffs on the rat there, I think Wombat wins that fight.
Yeah, using the rat to eat up the warthog buffs is wild.
But yeah, what a game. SAP Summit is a great place to see games like that.
Oh yeah. Right. That's a wild one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. I think it might have been front beluga at that point. I don't know. I think he still had the front sea line. Maybe it was second beluga.
Yeah, but then the snake isn't inked as early. Maybe that's okay.
But I don't think you care about. Isn't that if that ink hits the cricket, you might win. right? You might get the old breakpoint.
Uh, maybe.
Maybe.
It's like very close, but it's hard to predict all those lines. We
But
go
after
back
a game like
to.
that,
Are we just switching back and forth
this
each game?
yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do. I kind of just want to watch Wombat personally, but we will watch Anon. I love watching people fight the beast that is Pac One.
No, that's understandable. Where are the spectate buttons? There we go. See, now there's like nothing to comment on because the early game of Pac 1 is like kind of solved.
Yeah, you know, he's
There's not
ooh,
interesting
he bought
things
a beaver and
happening.
a pigeon.
Like, oh,
Yeah, who
we can do a throw
cares?
around here, as if people like haven't known about this for literally 3 years.
Yeah.
Like even
Wombat's really valuing Magpie. I've noticed he's got a Magpie start every game.
yeah, it's like even when the life system was like 15 lives. I don't know how long you've been playing the game, but
Yeah, I remember the dark times.
yeah, even then there was the throw around on turn 4 in like a specific situation.
Yeah.
Just always been a thing. Oh no! If only you could like combine your beavers or something, so you would have less stats on the board. I actually think Anon might have gotten the throw around if he combined one of the beavers.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't.
He spent too long complaining about being too good for throw rounds. God, how many people here would take that elephant?
Booga.
I can't lie, I would be very tempted to take that elephant with double peacock. Because like at that point peacock
Yeah.
becomes a buff target, and then like the peacock that you don't give attack to, you can let get hit by the elephant.
Yeah, but you got to think about the Pack 4 matchup, specifically Flea. Flea makes Elephant bad, and Flea also makes Ox good.
Pivot to blowfish.
Even this the thing is when you get like an Elephant 2, and then it starts doing 4 damage to the guy behind it instead of 2. Or it's going to do more than that, right? It'll do 8 damage. You have a level 2
Uh,
Elephant, and the target gets fleed.
yeah, I think I remember like a game I had against Kai where it wasn't flea but it was microbe. And he
Yeah.
microbed my elephant blowfish setup and it just like didn't matter because I'd gotten so much health on the blowfish at that point.
Well, I think another problem with Microbe into LE Blowfish is like you are taking collateral damage from you having weakness on your board,
Yeah,
and you just your Blowfish is taking more, but it's also dealing more. But like Big Puppy, and you hit him with the toilet paper on the Blowfish, that's good.
yeah.
Then you got no downside.
I feel like at that point, if you have a big puppy, then good players should be able to see that coming.
Yeah,
I guess it depends on like how late in the game you are, where maybe the positioning is forced somehow.
but even then, you can always like on Pack 2, you always have a pivot spot. You can just buy toilet paper and on Puma or Chameleon. Usually, Blowfish is going to be second.
Yeah, that's it. That's why you never hit another puppy ever again.
Yeah, you just sit on Puppy 1.5 the whole game, keeping them on their
It's
toes.
not good to hit puppies anyway.
That's true. It's a crime, actually.
Yeah, many people are saying this.
I feel like it shouldn't be many people are saying this. It should be everybody is saying
It
this.
should
I'd
be
hope.
all people are saying this. I
Yeah,
would imagine.
show me the people who aren't. I want to talk
Well,
to them
there'll always
personally.
be like one, won't there?
Yeah, but we can handle them. You know what I mean? We
You'll
can take
go
care
on
of that.
Twitter and see somebody who's like, why it's actually kind of okay to hit puppies, a thread. And then it will be like the worst piece of text you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh, oh, double giraffe. What do you do? Probably pill turtle, buy giraffe, freeze giraffe.
Yeah, I guess Melon Peacock is fine. You could be really like insanely greedy in Melon Swan if you wanted and just start buffing Swan because you're on six
Is it?
lives, but like that's not even that good into Pack 4 regardless.
I really think it's buff Ox. I think Ox has more long term value into this matchup, just because the ailments exist, and Ox is a good answer to ailments. Yeah, okay. Yep. It seems I'm one step ahead
I
of
think
Anon
you
every
will
time.
be buffing Ox.
Yeah. I think this is like the Pack One players where like Ox isn't like that great
Hey,
into
look,
the
it's
Pack One
free.
mirror. Yeah,
Just
but this is the thing. Like
immediately punished.
Ox has like such higher value into the cross pack matchups. All mainly for this reason is every other pack can give an element.
Yeah. It is kind of weird that Turtle Pack doesn't have like anything to do with ailments. Like, it has things to get rid of like melon, but it doesn't have anything to just like replace equipment with another equipment.
And well, that the pack was made before elements existed, you know. But you would
Yeah,
think. I've been saying if Turtle got an element pet, it would improve the pack to pack one matchup drastically for pack one. Just for them to have an option to overwrite peanut or coconuts.
yeah, like that would be insane. I think the reason I would not advocate for Pack One getting some sort of ailment unit is because it's already too good.
Yeah, they don't
We don't
deserve it.
need anything more. We're doing completely fine as it is.
And I think it's fine for a pack to have weaknesses, as you know, like strengths and weaknesses, and it getting like that. That's just pack one isn't really well prepared to deal with elements or remove other people's equipment. I
Yeah.
think that's fine.
Also, God, this flea has gotten so much value. Like, you haven't even been able to trade with it properly because you put melon on the peacock instead of elsewhere. And, like, the the flea has always hit the peacock and not the ox.
Yeah, I Anon has been grinding pack three a lot,
Yeah.
and I don't know like how good is the pack three pack four matchup. I don't know. I've
I've,
not
like,
played
not
that
seen a
matchup though,
single game of that, I can't lie. Those are, like, the two
because
packs I
like
don't have.
yeah, well, if your opponent is not playing pack one, I feel like it could be the rare instance you could pull out the pack three, and it'd be correct.
I could see it.
I still think pack three is by far the weakest pack in the game. I'm I beat Anon. I'm pretty sure more. He's gonna be mad when he watches the VOD. And hears this, but I beat his pack three with my pack five way more than he beats me. And
Really?
you know, pack five's second worst. I think pack five's sleeper good. Zach will agree.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why Koto lost to it.
True.
I probably should be keeping up more with like the changes that are being made to Pack 5, but I kind of just
I don't know
haven't
if it's.
like
I really don't know if it's gonna make it better or worse.
if we have to ask that question, I'm worried.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, pack five's XP build is insane. It's so unbelievably strong, and that's getting nerfed, and it should be because if you hit the XP line, your opponent just insta loses.
Yeah.
But they're getting a lot of. But that they're gutting that line. They're nerfing Team Spirit. They're nerfing Mermal. But they're really buffing the element lines, and I think the element lines are already like really good right now. They're just overshadowed by the XP build.
Yeah, I think it's like in the same spot as like XP build always was good, but it was overshadowed by like the Chimera shenanigans.
Yeah, and I think that's what's happening now with element builds. I've won a lot of games with no Mermals, no Ogopogos, and just having like unicorns only
Yeah,
getting pets.
like people are saying like Vampire Bat is the worst unit to ever exist. Like it's fine. Like even in
Yeah,
the state it's in right now, Vampire Bat is fine.
he's takeable sometimes. He's not great, but he's takeable. And he's also getting buffed. I think he deserves that buff though.
Yeah,
Either he
like
needs to go back down a tier if he's gonna keep him the way
if
he
like
is.
all of the ailment stuff is getting buffed as well, I feel like it's just gonna become kind of like old Vampire Bat. But
I
like
think the only difference with Vampire Bat is they're only giving him one more trigger limit. But right now he has a 2 trigger limit, which is like that's a little low. I think
yeah.
giving him one more is fine.
Anyway, this game, Wombat just
Um,
seems to have like all of the
yeah, Wombat has blue ring.
yeah, and
He's
honestly,
got
I
blue
don't even
ring
look
and
at it right now.
baboon.
This is crazy.
I think this is over. See, this is why I don't like these people redeeming codes. Anon's just letting us know he's tilted. And
Yeah,
then all right, here he comes. Yeah.
they're like not even the best tier or like early baboon is probably the best, but like early cockatoo's not the best tier 4. Early bro is probably
Early
not the
blue
best
ring
tier
is
5.
Early blue ring is nice though if you have a board you want to keep. But like
Yeah,
now, like Anon's board is about to become absurd. It's
it's
about to be unbelievable.
yeah, it's like good and like in a single turn, we now have level 2 turkey fly.
Surely we've learned our lesson about Snake, and we just take the fly. Snake has like yet to work, at
I would
least
hope
work
so.
well.
And it's also more susceptible to snipes because of flea. Well, I guess no, because turkey and fly would be wait. Yeah, because fly would be 13 health. I guess be tied between turkey and snake.
Yeah, we still could die to snipes. Oh my god! Imagine he buys just a cockatoo right now. What the because the flea's gonna hit the turkey and the fly, and a cockatoo just demolishes them. Am I saying the right is am I saying the right pet? What's the one that snipes when they get a summon?
Flycatcher.
Flycatcher. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If they
Also,
get a flycatcher, it's crazy.
this swan has somehow still been here.
I think people super overvalue Swan, but if you could greed the Swan and get away with it, you're in a really good spot.
Yeah, I'm usually a pretty big swan hater. Like,
I
because
think it's definitely overvalued right now.
with the amount that people rate it right now, it's like you're usually paying at least a life to keep the swan.
I think if you've greeted the Swan this long, you might as well just greed it to 11, and then like get more money on your next turn, and then get rid of it.
Yeah, I think I
It's
agree
some
if you like
got
don't find a really good tempo option to get rid of Swan for. Because if you find a good tempo option and then like don't take it and then lose this fight because you have a useless 3/4 Swan this turn, like it's not really worth losing a life for 2 gold.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think he's probably fine here.
Like that'd be like
Could be wrong.
kind of I guess it'd maybe be comparable to like sacking a fight for level 2 snail.
Yeah, but doing that on 2 life seems bad.
Yeah. Like the difference between going from 3 to 2 and going from 2 to 1 is paramount. Like I don't know how differently Anon plays on lethal, but like it feels like a whole different ball game on lethal. Also, oh my god, this emu is so funny.
Uh, yeah, it almost got there too. It almost worked.
It
It's kind of
almost did
sick.
it. I gotta respect it.
I mean, this emu is setting up for Cobra, I imagine. I mean, even PDF is still kind of good right now.
Yeah, especially because it will like always start with the fly and like
PDF is no longer good.
the.
He is rewarded.
Oh
He
my
is so
god,
rewarded.
man! Oh my, what are we doing here, Coke? Why are we even here, man? Look at this.
Just to suffer. This is like my
Yeah.
problem with Pack One is I never worried about Monkey, but the level 2 turkey pivot is what keeps me up at night on Pack 2. And I think every pack has to fear the level 2 turkey. Like
Yeah.
out of nowhere his board went from horrible to amazing.
Oh, I think that's also partially the 2.3 cow that's just showed up now, and then the fact that you can also sell it for mammoth or tiger this turn.
Yeah, I think he was winning this game without this cow though. Or like winning these rounds just because level 2 turkey. Like
Probably.
that fly was humongous before the cows even got involved. And now it's just like it's unreasonable.
I mean, yeah.
That snake is a 24-30.
Like nice +4 health, I guess.
I really think Anon got bailed this game really hard.
You could say that.
But it doesn't look like Wombat. It looks like Wombat's been doom rolling this whole time. Like his only improvement last turn was buying a warthog.
Yeah, it seems like it. Like the fact that the emu is still here is concerning.
And meanwhile, Anon has been improving rapidly.
I mean, what is Wombat supposed to do?
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know
I
at
guess
this point.
try Cobra. I don't really know. Like you can't do
And you had to
much,
hit.
but
Yeah,
you gotta at least try.
the snake kind of seals it too because he's not going to be able to buy something useful and protect it. And that snake, even if it didn't snipe things, it's still at 24-30.
Yeah, you'd have to have Niala, Nurse Shock, and Chocolate Cake like both of them.
Yeah. And we lose the lizard trigger there. Not that it would ever matter.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a super like turn. Was it turn 9 or turn 10 high roll from Anon that just bailed him out of that game?
Yeah, this is skill based for sure.
Yeah, yeah. You know the game has several stages and where you can high roll. You can high roll early game, mid game, and late game. And high rolling the late game is usually the best place to do it,
Yeah,
especially when that high roll involves hitting level 2 turkey right away.
level 2.3 cow, snake, tiger, fly,
Yeah.
tuggy.
Breeding the cow level and then hitting 2 cows is that's the
That's
type of thing to make you worse at the game because you're all from now on you're probably going to be stacking your cows hoping that
yeah.
happens again. I'm gonna grab my lunch real quick.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Doesn't look like Wombat is streaming. Oh, apparently Wombat was having some desync issues, but I don't think it mattered. So it looks like we're probably just gonna stick to a non-stream then. Wombat's presumably stopped streaming to try and make his game run a bit better, which is understandable. That's like completely fair. Just a second. I need to like check Discord, but I can't move off of this because that's showing the game through Discord. So I'm gonna quickly grab my phone. we're so back. Have I missed anything substantial? I don't think so. Alright, I don't think I've missed anything too substantial. Is Wombat having connection issues again? Yeah, there are 3 live sets right now. Okay, I can't lie. If Wombat's connection issues are gonna be this bad, and like, even if it will work but it will make the stream take longer, I might not be able to cover the whole thing.
I could take over for you, but I don't have any of the actual stuff set up, like the SAP Summit stuff.
Wait, do you have the restreamer role?
I think I have the role.
Revolt.
I didn't. I did. I only ever planned on co-commentating, but if necessary, I will commentate.
Yeah, I might have to. I booked something for later because I thought like, even as a best of 9, it shouldn't take this long. Um, but I think with Wombat's like internet especially, and none of the games seem to really be ending early, and they're using like full turn timer, which you can't really fault them for, but still. I might not be able to do the whole thing, but we'll see. We'll see if Wombat can even play, because I think... Yeah, apparently his internet died.
This does seem to be a reoccurring issue.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Seems
there's
like
not
it.
much Wombat can really do about it.
Yeah, we can't exactly, like, fault people for having internet like this. Uh, but I guess at the same time, if you know your internet's gonna be like this, it's gonna be pretty difficult to play in a SAP tournament.
Yeah, especially one where you might need to be playing for a long time in one sitting. Did he even finish his tournament, his games with Markoto, or did they
Um,
just decide to reschedule?
I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't looked at very much besides the set that I scheduled to do.
I guess I could check results real quick and see if there's a result for it.
Yeah.
And there was no result put in, so I assume they didn't finish it.
Oh, they're probably gonna reschedule then. But yeah, the OBS stuff for SAP Summit is like really easy to set up. Uh, I think if you have the restream role, you should be able to access the tutorial channel, which is just like a very easy guide to putting it on an OBS scene.
I'll do that if we need to, but We might end up rescheduling it if Wombat's internet doesn't fix itself soon.
Yeah, if Wombat's internet is like not playable, then they could reschedule. Okay, so I think this is just a test game. This isn't like part of the set. This is just to see if Wombat can play under the current conditions.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm gonna eat my lunch real quick while they figure this out.
That is certainly a start. I guess the boards don't matter. Lunch at seven's a little wild. Doesn't feel that crazy. Okay, so it looks like this is working. Yeah, we'll just have to stick to Anon's POV for a while.
I knew we should have watched Wombat last game. We should have saw this coming.
Yeah, we should just looked into the future.
We should have followed our hearts.
My bad. I forgot to bring my crystal ball with me.
You can't be forgetting that.
But busy day. Don't know what else I can tell you. Yeah, this is I think it's pretty unreasonable to predict that the set would take this long. Um, it seems like the games are like going very back and forth, and it's taking a pretty significant amount of time to start each game. Ooh, Poppy back. That's interesting. Do you know anything about Wombat's Poppy Pack, Coke? Oh, you might not be here right now. That's all good. There's not too much to comment on. There's a pretty standard start from Anon so far. That's interesting. Huh. Wombat bought like Bluebird Moth Apple? Is that like a known start on pack 2? I haven't seen anybody do that start before. Wait, what are we taking that for? I guess it's slightly better to throw the round, but Duck is just a better unit anyway. And you can combine both of these. Chooses not to combine beavers. Which I kind of see the logic is the beetles on their own trade worse into bluebirds, but like it's always gonna be worse to combine them, so you should do that here. It is kind of crazy that Wombat like on turn 2 has a 3 squad. Coke, if you're speaking, I can't hear you right now. And I think it's on your end. Anon's getting a little funny with it. I guess the idea behind this hedgehog is if you're buying hedgehog and dodo all the time anyway, then you would want to buy the hedgehog first because it's better tempo and like kills bluebirds and such. Best hedgehog of all time. People say that unit sucks. I don't believe them. They keep lying to me. They're trying to not let me find out the truth. I'm just gonna check to make sure I haven't missed any messages from Coke or anything. Okay, no, I think we're fine. We're fine. Oh, I look back, there's a swan on the board. Interesting. Yeah, Hedgehog is good. Especially this one with full health, because it... Rek was having the theory of, like... I think Rek was talking about recently a theory of, like... Oh, the Hedgehog with Duck Cells is good because then it doesn't die to another Hedgehog. And it's like, yeah, that's always been a known thing among the Hedgehog enjoyers. Presumably now just looking for garlic, level 2 dodo, maybe more swans, but that might be a bit greedy into pack 2. Like, I can't lie, I think I would just sell this swan and then have some combination of peacock, hedgehog, and salad. And just be efficient with it and spend next turn looking for triples and potentially garlic. I guess the garlic is a little bit worse because of Bat, but Bat is probably leaving soon, I would imagine. Yeah, I like this. This is just like the best possible tempo. And the big dodo can lead to like boards that somewhat compete with pack 2. If you get like big dodo leopard shenanigans. And look at that. Just another day of Hedgehog being a good unit. The tower is a little scary. But honestly, like, keeping the 2 hedgehogs is a pretty good way to play around it. I think I would rather roll for the 2 triples. Like, I don't think the apple with upside is really enough upside to justify. Like, sure, you could have the dodo survive the first hedgehog, but it's gonna get screwed over by chili anyway. I think I would roll her. You know, I really hope that, like, it's not a case of Coke just can't hear me. I really hope it's not, like, Discord bugging out where I can't hear Coke and Coke also can't hear me, so I, like, can't tell him that I can't hear him. At least I could just message him. But I, like, also have to do that on my phone. Alright, what have I missed? One tier up into Shark and Scorpion. Those are pretty rough. We don't get any immediate scaling for Dodo, so we can't really greet it that easily. Scorpion and Shark would both kind of be annoying to position with Hedgehogs. Scorpion doesn't really do much into a board with Tar on it. We don't have any summons for Shark. Pretty bad outcome, to be honest. We're just taking a level 1 Penguin. I guess with level 2 Dodo, it's essentially the same as if you had Penguin hitting two things, except it's like more focused on attack. Oh no, it basically should be at +2/+1, actually. Ignore me. The Shark's getting a draw for now. So the thing is, normally, like in this spot, it's 5 lives to, what, 4? At this stage, you're going into the late game against Pack 2. You should be, like, fairly scared. But the one saving grace here is this Dodo, which is able to do some massive damage in the end game. The worry is just that, like, Wombat's board is good enough where you can reasonably just play for cans in his position. Yeah, I'm not sure what is happening with Coke. I can't hear him in VC, and he's not responding to my Discord message. He might just not be here. Maybe he's just busy eating, which is fair. I just hope that he returns in like a reasonable time frame. Just because I'm slightly worried about what happens if this set goes overtime and Coke is not here. We're not quite getting there because... Oh, the toy gun killed the shark. We have level 3 Dodo now? Is that better? Or just taking Penguin here? Still just going for the Penguin with one buff target. And it probably makes most sense here to sell out of another pair to get this Mammoth on board. Actually does it though, because like, this shark is still dying for a turn anyway. It probably still does. Okay, the snake has arrived. Yeah, I'm just not getting a response from Coke. Like, level 3 Dodo at this point. Like, that's a lot of attack being put on a unit. With melons, with, Leopard, hopefully incoming in a couple of turns. This could be scary. It doesn't look like Wombat has massively played for cans. There's a dragon on that board now, which is like it means he's outscaling, I suppose. He wins that fight as well. I guess with if you're just selling out of level 2 Bluebird and keeping level 2 Tropical Fish, there's a pretty big amount of scaling there. I wonder if you just pill Mammoth. Probably just opting to what? Sell Peacock? Sell Peacock, sell Shark, buy Snake, buy... Wait. Sell Peacock, sell Shark, buy Snake, buy Fly, buy Pill, buy Turtle? Or something like that? Is that ever a line? There was also just a level 2 Snake here, but... There's a lot of worlds where this level 2 Snake actually only gets one trigger. Which is not great. But I guess the other good part about this line is that the Snake is now getting buffed by Penguin. So it's getting out of chili range next turn. Or it would have been out of chili range anyway, because Mammoth stats. Oh, but Coconut, yeah, that's like a complete shutdown. What was that? Wombat hit a Mongoose and then ended on Chameleon. Yeah, that seems decent, I think. So, what, we're pilling Mammoth. And then we'll probably have, like, Turtle first, big attack thing second. Maybe that big attack thing is even just, like, another snake. Like, we sell this shark by another, like, separate snake. And then have that get a giant amount of attack. Just something to think about.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
I've noticed Anon is going for Snake 3 again, in a game I don't think you should go for Snake 3.
Yeah, it seems like it. Uh, I don't think you've missed a massive amount in this game. Like, the interesting thing to note is this level 2 Penguin, which for a while was just buffing a Dodo. But then this level 2 Snake that's arrived is at least giving it another buff target. This is good positioning, though.
Yeah.
It's just a bit scary because Wombat still has 3 lives. And 1.5 dragon now.
Yeah, he's close to the dragon. He's not really scaling any great unit, though he's got a good game plan where he can just end on microbe when Anon's on lethal or when he's on lethal. And your board's pretty good because you got the Tar 2 already.
Yeah, potentially. I also think Anon was like a bit too attached to the shark. There was a line earlier where he could have like sold shark and something else to have like a gold efficient line that was better than just taking Snake 2 immediately, but didn't go for it because he wanted to keep the shark, presumably.
Yeah. I mean, Shark is pretty useful in this matchup for a while, but if he gets the level 2 dragon, it won't matter much.
Yeah, I think the next kind of important thing is like leopard. It would be very nice to see a leopard at some point.
I don't know if he's got time for a leopard anymore. Like he might have to just try to full on Exodia scam and just start getting like protection from being foam sorted.
I feel like even if it doesn't kill anything, a like 17 at least damage snipe is still very relevant.
Yeah, it just kind of depends because he's probably going to go coconuts into it, which is like just the best way to deal with leopard.
I guess
But
so.
leopard can still just hit something else.
Yeah, and like you can't easily have multiple coconuts without them kind of just dying to Exodia.
Yeah, I really think he's got no lemons on this board, which is like if you're fighting Exodia, kind of want that. He did not hit the level 2 dragon. I'd go as far to say is I think Anon's favored now, mainly because he did not hit any lemons or level 2 dragon.
Yeah, I think so. Although it looks like Wombat's just been buying the tier ones regardless, which I'm pretty sure these days you're not supposed to do, especially with 1.5 dragon.
He might have chocolated, right?
Uh, I mean, even if it was chocolate, just like the fact that you're one away from a level 2 dragon means that I think it's better to roll for that first, on average.
Yeah, usually for sure. Unless you're like goat or something, then you get your goat cells in. But with no goat, you really need the two.
Yeah. Just trying to generate extra gold out of thin air.
I mean, it sucks the fly dies this turn, but that's what it is.
Oh, that mantis
Ooh, that
shrimp.
was a good mantis shrimp.
Good
Doesn't
play
even
for
matter though.
Wombat.
Nope.
The fact that it doesn't matter is crazy, actually. And yeah, the fact there's still no level 2 dragon as well. Oh, hello, 3 cows. Can I borrow an On's account for my
That's insane.
next team tool set? I might need it.
He's doing it.
Yeah,
Got a gold efficient 3 cows is absurd.
I mean, this just makes sense. And you can
It makes
Anon
sense, but
something and like get it above 10 HP.
it makes sense, but it should be illegal. This shouldn't be
Oh,
allowed.
definitely. Like, you could even put 1 milk on cow now so it survives mantis shrimp. Yeah, like even this. This is just an insane board. Good coconut? Probably still not even gonna matter, yeah. That is rough. Um,
Yeah, Wombat crumbled in the late game.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to evaluate that because
Yeah, we don't.
yeah, like he could have uh wasted a lot of gold before getting level 2 dragon, or he could have just not hit level 2 dragon.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely could have just been super low rolling trying to get the level 2. But at the same time, um, you probably could have realized that Anon's on 2. You can probably like scam the game out and don't have to win with this dragon line. But then it got too late because he just kept looking for it and not changing anything up.
Yeah, like at a certain point you kind of had to hit the dragon line, and then he didn't.
Yeah, and there was like ways to where he probably could have just scammed the game out with like earlier mantis shrimps
Also,
and
it feels
like
like Anon has that ducks
Bulbasaur
like every game
chameleons.
almost.
Yeah,
Do you just sell the both pigs to take both ducks here?
I think so.
Yeah,
Wombat
seems fair.
hopefully finds a beetle and has a good start.
Yeah. Wait, did Wombat win the first fight?
No way.
Just duck double pig. No, yeah, he would have lost by 1. Ooh, smart duck combined from Anon there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look. Double level 2 duck. I mean, honestly, at this point, like, I feel like rat is good enough. Rat plus the two tier 3s that you take have to just be good enough, right?
Yeah.
I guess you could freeze it and
Tempo.
roll one more, but, like, yeah, this, I mean, there's just not much we can say about this start. The urge to take elephant, camel, rat.
It's fucking correct. I believe it.
The weird thing is because it's like it's kind of making the implication that you buff the camel and keep the camel longer than you would take like a blowfish. Uh, you can't use the elephant that effectively because of microbe.
Yeah.
So like for now,
But at the
you
same
probably want the
time,
back elephant.
He took a life from the early round, so just absolutely tempoing him out is an option, especially with a board like this. It's pretty doable,
Yeah, for
at least for a
sure.
little while.
We're just looking for like meat bone now.
I would really like Meatbone here, but we probably
Yeah,
don't need it to win the round.
I think like trying to pill the spider right away is kind of a waste.
I think Anon got a pangolin pill. He
Like
for
it's
sure
not.
got a pangolin pill. I don't think he.
Oh, maybe it's not
I think
like
that's why he had balloon.
the meat bone is like only good tempo this fight. Like you take a meat bone now, and it will probably be good for the next 2-3 fights. Or
Yeah,
be
for sure.
cool, I guess. Play the like
I think
objectively
Hedgehog
be
is a.
cool the line.
I think this is also just a fine pickup too.
Yeah, I mean
Wait,
it's fine tempo in a similar
the
way.
the back spider has a problem. All right, he found it.
Uh, it's not
Found it.
that bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I guess it could be something good.
Wait a minute.
Another elephant.
Wait, we don't even get that this time. That's scary.
You find the garlic. He's got the a lot of HP on that guy. Yeah, Meatbone was definitely worth considering.
Yeah, I still think like even now it's the best food. Like bar none.
What's the point of opening? I guess you want the snail value on it. Hey, sheep.
I guess sheep is here now. That's the meat bone. Okay, we're not that garlic pilled. It's good to
I mean,
see.
garlic ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah, I didn't like him locking these pills early and not getting meat bones in those early turns.
Yeah,
I
I
agree with
think
you.
all the problems kind of stem from just taking the spider.
Yeah, because winning any of those last two fights just goes such a long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting one more life off of them.
Oh,
Buffalo with no
wow.
buffalo support. A perfect breakpoint.
How does Anon win this?
It's tough now. Kind
Like
of needs skunk.
the meat bone actually does way less now because you can't survive a hit from
Yeah,
the ladybug.
Cupcake's probably better, honestly.
Yeah, and
'Cause
like
maybe you win this round.
now there's a scaling engine on the other side, and the other side has lives because they've like somehow been beating this insane tempo board.
Yeah, a lone buffalo though usually doesn't get you too far. He doesn't have any like good buffalo synergy yet.
but he might just like end on Al or something this turn, or hit a bunch of chinchillas.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because you're having to spend 6 gold for a pair, without any other synergy. It gets expensive quickly.
Wait. This might not even be enough. That's like a lot of gold next turn. What is Ellie theory? Not a single person on this planet has ever concocted an Ellie theory, I don't think.
Are you familiar with Mr. Booga 12?
Wait, Fluffo has? I've got to be
That is actually
educated.
true.
I've got to be educated. What is Ellie theory here?
I don't. I just heard Fluffo loosely talk about it. That it was just he's been forcing it, or not forcing it, but every game he hits it, he's just been taking it, and he's still winning with it.
Take every elephant?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem so much a theory. More just like not good.
Fluffo is 4-0.
The theory is elephant good. Uh,
Blowfish is. Was Buka right all along?
but camel isn't part of the theory. I,
That's
I,
crazy. That's like Buka doing some Simpson shit,
I mean, if
He's
if 1/3 of the turtle pack like elephant synergy pets is not included in the theory, like there are only pretty much 2 pets left. Like I guess Wolverine technically counts, but like nobody's going elephant lines to buy a Wolverine. Skunk is included.
yeah, I'm not sure. It's like maybe I, don't know, I think Blowfish is good. So, like I can kind of see it,
It is.
and everybody's forcing Exodia, and I feel like Blowfish is like a pretty good answer into Exodia as well. Just a good unit to have around.
Yeah, I had the theory a while ago. I don't think I would like count it as an elephant theory, but I had the theory that like elephant blowfish was only bad because of the elephant part and not the blowfish part.
Yeah,
And I think it still kind of holds up.
I'm no Pack One player, but I'd agree.
So blowfish theory. Yeah, exactly. It's not an elephant theory.
Yeah, I think Blowfish is just a good unit.
Yeah. Like good base stats, good tempo, you can use it to force draws a lot better if you need to.
Yeah, it's a good unit to have in the mirror.
Yeah, and it sets up like some form of Exodia that's not Tiger Snake, which is more fun and interesting. And that alone makes me support it.
For sure. We might be dead. Or by we, I mean Wombat might be dead.
Wait, how many lives is Wombat on?
Um, I'll have to see again
Oh, 2 lives. How did this happen?
because Wombat for sure loses this turn because he has to front. Oh no, he doesn't have to front this Buffalo. He's gonna front the Ladybug.
That like
Maybe
doesn't.
he and they get scammed. There's like no way he can win this round. His
Yeah, like
elephant can. His elephant might get one shot, but it wouldn't matter.
like how is Wombat's board not bigger? Like it feels like it hasn't improved massively from when I last looked at it like
I
a
think
quarter.
he's just wasted a bunch of money going this Buffalo line, and it like didn't really work out. He didn't take an Al triple early. Al's like one of the few triples you should take early. His
Yeah.
buffalo's not leveled, and so he could have been running double buffalo if he's gonna full commit to buy selling.
Yeah.
I think he probably shouldn't have gone buffalo, and if he was gonna go buffalo, he needed to commit to that buffalo.
Like for the small amount of improvements that board has had, you would expect the buffalo to be bigger than it is.
Yeah, it's because he's like it looks like he's only half committed, and
Oh
holy
wait.
shit, he wins. He wins.
Wait. We
Maybe
might
not.
be.
Anon's got a good board, but like
Yeah.
that, you
There's scam
cannot let
potential.
him win around. You cannot let him win around. You have to kill him now. Otherwise, it's going to get out of
I
hand
think
quickly.
I think you just get there, like sell monkey, turtle pill, even like a third scorpion, which would be really funny.
Yeah,
Actually, no, third
you have to
scorpion
kill
wouldn't
him
be
now.
bad. Because then you would have
Yeah,
to put a scorp first, which probably runs into a melon.
I think you could probably just melon elephant buy another scorp and
I mean, you could freeze it at the very least. I might just freeze roll it here. Elephant Theory says sell the camel for elephant scorp. No, it doesn't.
holy armadillo. That's
Wait.
armadillo could be bad because if he takes toilet paper or foam sword, and your scorp doesn't kill the buffalo, it's pretty bad.
This is weird now that we've taken this third score. Do we just
We are
combine?
actually kind of protected from foam sword because no, we wouldn't if we combined the scorps. I don't know, but we might crumble.
This is very weird. This could be losable for an arm.
Gets there. No, he
Not
wins.
quite.
That scorp's
Okay.
too big.
Anon does
He didn't
just
get
about
assault
get
on the
there.
dragon.
Right, Wombat like seemed to be doing fine. Presumably like had to go for that line of just if I can get through this fight in some way, then I basically win. It's just unfortunate that that didn't end up happening. It
Yeah, I
positioned
don't.
to do
I
something.
think Wombat needed to not combine his buffaloes on turn 7. Probably had to combine his owls earlier and like just use
Yeah.
salts to like overcome.
Tennis ball
Maybe
puma.
you'd have some extra life.
Tennis ball would have actually been so sick there.
Yeah,
Like
and the
you.
the problem is he got down to 1 HP and he needed like scam toys or microbe
Yeah.
to win the fight, and he had to scale to also win the fight. He needed just like another.
Yeah, it's weird because like you have a massive scaling engine, but if you don't immediately win that fight, then like I don't know. It's oh hey Booga.
Honestly, I think the way the game goes is Wombat probably lost that game because of a mistake he made in positioning somewhere between like turns 1 to 6.
Yeah, it's like there's bound to be some other fight that could be scammed out there for Wombat to be on 2 lives, and I think if Wombat's on 2 lives, he like always wins that game.
You know what? Wasn't that start he had double Ladybug Moth?
Yeah,
That's why he lost that game, in my opinion. He did not take a tempo start on turn 1. He lost a life, and like you saw, if everything else went the same, if he had one more life on his turn 9 board, he'd be in such a good spot.
yeah, that is
But
the
like he
thing.
did not play to win the early rounds, and that's like that's important.
But it's looking a lot better for Wombat here, and now has 0 triples. And even when he gets triples, they're pretty bad ones. I guess Beaver's okay, but Cricket is not ideal.
Yeah,
That's a lot of moths, though.
Yeah, that's quite a big number of moths.
One might say maybe even too many moths.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, that's definitely possible.
Or you telling me that if you have like a level 3 moth at this point, and then you find another moth, you wouldn't like start a second one up.
I think two level 2 moths is better than a level 3 moth.
Well, I
Uh,
mean,
I
it's
I
more
agree for the most
stats.
part. Kind of depends. Sometimes you have to combine them, but if you get a hatching, you definitely combine them.
I kind of hated that turn.
Please, like, put your time into positioning instead of like typing things out in the redeem code Anon. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
And he did.
Oh, wait.
Oh
Never
my god.
He did
nearly
get the
winning that
hatching.
fight's crazy.
I think
Chick has
winning
arrived.
that fight.
I like the idea. Any garlic crest
Right
notes?
here, buddy. Right here, buddy.
There is one.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I guess at this point, you just maybe even just sacrifice this fight and just go for a bunch of tier 4s. Just like hard roll for beaver or hedgehog. You could even just sell rat and buy beaver. If you're not doing this fight anyway.
I mean, he already put a meat bone on it, right? Like,
Yeah, but like rat probably won't be helpful at base steps in the future. You're kind of just relying on like tier 4s to get through the next fight.
oh my god! Even with a shop slot
I guess-
frozen, he's
I
still.
guess never mind. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
stupid.
god!
I'm stupid and bad at the game.
Dude, this guy's getting so bailed, bro. What the fuck?
This is crazy. I gotta get this guy's account.
That's dude. I'm telling you, bro. Like, so it's so messed up, right? We like we extended the sets like to make them longer form so that we could avoid people getting high rolled on. But it's literally all you see.
It's
It's
just
people getting
high rolls for
rolled.
longer.
Yeah, yeah. Who can high roll more? It's just every set. It's
great.
so crazy.
Yeah, we're never winning this one. That's fine.
Yeah.
If only we didn't have to spend the gold on this beaver and hedgehog now. If we could like save the gold for one of those, that'd be nice.
Oh, dude,
Skunk's good.
yeah, skunk seems crazy good here.
Some would say Biss.
Skunk power.
Oh,
That some would
skunk
say
parrot's
Biss.
so sick. Although, actually, with a hedgehog on the board, I think I like that blowfish a little bit more. If I'm being,
This
I'm gonna
is
keep it creamy with GG.
This is the beginnings of the true hog Zodia, where you just get like
Yeah, Boogie, you missed
hedgehog
it.
and every skunk in the game.
Boogie, you missed it. We were talking about blowfish theory or elephant theory.
I think blowfish is the more important unit out of the two. You can win without an elephant if you're going blowfish. You don't have to have elephant, but elephant is significantly worse if you don't have a blowfish.
Right.
That's true. And this is from the OG himself, the elephant blowfish
Yeah.
wise man.
I mean, because here's the thing, right? Like, if your opponent's going like Octo or like Exodia or even their own Ellie Blowfish, oh,
This positioning just doesn't work, right? Because
so-
the rat will now kill the hedgehog. Whoops. Okay, now we'll just get level 2 rat anyway, I guess. And now we'll hold
Unbelievable.
level 5.
dude,
Yeah, sure, I
he's always
guess.
doing. Okay.
My concern is just that we're losing a lot of lives early on against Pack 2, and our payoff is mainly just more tempo-y units.
Yeah. I do believe in Anon's late game over. Especially if he keeps hitting in the late game like he does.
Mm-hmm. He just gets like the typical billion snakes or so.
Yeah, and having parrot skunk already gives you good odds going into the pack two boards. If you hit those levels early.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, Pangolin was a good idea, but he wasn't able to actually get a toy. Pangolin was a very good idea.
Yeah, I like it. That's a lot of hedgehogs.
Yeah, that's a little unbelievable.
In heaven right now.
Thinking it's a pretty simple cow shark angle.
You telling me you're not going 3 separate hedgehogs here?
No, so I'm going shark.
Unbelievable.
Probably gonna milk his shark.
Wait, Coke, did you see I don't imagine you would have seen the Kelby lobby that happened like yesterday, kind of around this time. Um, I got second place by having essentially 3 level 3 skunks and 1-up hedgehog for most of the game. And like 0
That's
scaling.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and
What do you do against that other than have summons?
yeah, the only reason I lost was because somebody lived long enough to like buy whale mammoth and like armadillos. Uh,
Yeah,
on the last turn, I tried to like unironically, I mushroom pilled a skunk so that it would go after the armadillo, but it wasn't quite enough.
that's super sick. That's crazy. That's a sick, like rare use case.
How did I get 3 level 3 skunks? Well,
A
I
skill.
rolled my shop, and a lot of the time when I rolled my shop, there was like a parrot or a skunk there, and I bought it.
Could we have just parroted the shark last round?
Uh,
Probably not. Maybe I don't know.
Potentially. You have 2 dolphin skunk lobby wins. Very nice. I think I have
Really,
exactly one as well. Right, level 3
we
skunk.
certainly should parrot shark this round, right? It just
Uh,
like protects you from toy gun, and it's a good tempo choice.
I guess this also protects you from toy gun.
Yeah, but
Like, I
like
don't hate
parrots can
getting more
go.
chili against this board.
Yeah, that could be fine.
It's probably
I mean,
just
the buses will never kill the moth, but you're kind of hoping that the splash damage will kill something.
yeah. That works out pretty nicely.
Yeah, that's good say.
Okay,
I stand corrected.
here's the payout of tempo units that came before, but we're still inevitably going to be going into Pack 2's late game. That
I
could
do
help.
think this could be the rare onboard pangolin game for Wombat.
It could be. It at least somewhat plays around skunk.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just always put Octo, put coconut on Octo, or keep Octo smaller than Moth. Dropfish is pretty good at dealing with that. If you wanted to go big on Octo, you can always use the Dropfish level 2 to always keep Moth ahead of the Octo.
Yeah, there's like a lot of good options for Wombat still. There is a mammoth on this side, which
That's pretty
is
good.
scary. Yeah. Very scary indeed.
I think Parrot 2 as well. He's protected from Toy Gun now. There's not really a good toy option that really helps Wombat here.
Yeah, not really. Like, Foam Sword will never hit anything, and Anon can always play around Toy Gun. There's not even a world where like socks do anything. Ooh,
That's a little scary though.
that's scaling for sure.
That's some lives too. So in this
So-
situation, you do not have to hard roll for the chocolate. You can just start feeding. But you really need stonefish. You need stonefish to get to the shark, especially the parrot shark.
Yeah, you just need stonefish to force draws, honestly. That's like the main
Yeah,
application of it.
yeah, and it's real easy to do that with parrot shark. Just put the stonefish in the back. Wonder if Anon's gonna try to contest with cat scaling or just take the step on the gas option. I think I prefer stepping on the gas.
Yeah, I think Cat is too inconsistent. Like, it's very consistent to get perks that will give an amount of stats with the Sauropod Ellie Seal, but like with Cat, it's you either hit foods that are good enough or you don't hit foods that are good enough. I think it's more consistent to try and just kill Wombat now. Wonder if you
Sorry
just
for the
sell the shark
extended
here.
mute there, gamers. My boss called me.
Oh, good. I'm kind of surprised that the shark is still here, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit. If he's not gonna
sold,
parrot it.
yeah, he sold a
All right,
level
he does
2
get a back
monkey over it.
stonefish.
Surprises me a lot. Ooh, not quite.
He's flying the back.
Well, I think this is the scariest turn for. Honestly, both of them.
Oh,
I think you rip all
level
these
2
levels.
shark.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's just
goodness.
like
Holy
fast hunting.
smokes.
That might be enough to just win straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Am I crazy, or is it better to go parrot behind skunk here? That feels like it's just straight up better.
I think I like this best.
It's like 12.
I like this parrot shark.
It's like 12.
Stonefish
damage
can't kill
versus
both of
12,
these.
12 right now.
Sure.
Your only concern would be if Sauropod Salt can take out the level 2 shark, and then the maybe a salt on the stonefish makes
Yeah.
it take out the parrot.
I actually kind of don't like this. I feel like the only way that we get like the draw from this fight is with Stonefish trading a big unit, and by putting the bigger parrot in the back, you're kind of just allowing that.
Yeah, but that would require us to have like either we need a toy cycle, like foam sword would be good. We need like salt on stonefish.
I mean,
There's
it's
a lot we
unlikely.
need.
It's an unlikely.
An
Uh-oh.
octo beam. That
Hey.
octo beam is insane.
My goodness.
Wow.
Hold on a second.
Oh my.
That or you
good
just need an
golly.
octo and a prayer. I forgot that
That's
option.
1.5 Ellie Seal.
Yeah, yeah. That was
It
unreasonable.
was unreasonable.
That is unreasonable.
Do you win that fight if you parrot mammoth?
I don't know. Maybe not. I think you just win
Pill
that fight
the
if
mammoth.
Octo doesn't
Pill
beam
the
your
mammoth.
fly.
Pill the mammoth.
Oh.
It's so good here. Oh, dude, pill the mammoth and then pill the fly summon.
Wait, that's so sick.
Oh,
You
dude.
kill the
Oh,
mammoth, kill
man.
the zombie fly, and then buy another mammoth. Or like turtle would probably be better actually.
Yeah, the melon's probably just strictly better. But you're missing out on so much fly value doing it this way.
Wait, why would you
Wait.
pill it now?
I guess.
I understand
kind
you
of
can get the
works,
mammoth.
but now you
Okay,
have less
but
fly
it's just-
summons, so shark and parrot are both smaller. So now you definitely parrot mammoth, right?
Now you want the Octo to beam your fly, but it's gonna beam your shark instead.
Why would you front that? What are you doing? You
This
front the
is-
snake guys so you can trade with the octo. What the hell?
Yeah, that feels very questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. That was bad.
Maybe he's assuming Melon.
I guess maybe
I think you
that's
just have to
why
hope he
Iron
doesn't
Mammoth
hit
is
Melon.
bad because you can't have Mammoth front.
Oh, he got
Nope,
coconut.
coconut.
Anyways.
He read the coconut.
Never mind, we're all bad.
But I think it was worth the risk to just do it still. Yeah,
Not quite enough
he's
still.
gonna just
Wow.
Damn, dude. Anon's so powerful and strong and handsome.
Anon just gets there, I guess. 5-1.
he
Wow.
needed that salt. He needed his salt in the back. He couldn't afford to have the Ellie seal on the back.
Yeah. I guess
Man.
the good news is that I actually get to cover the whole set because Anon just like wins 5 games in a row. But the bad news is it's not really good content.